Follow Automotive Ad Builder on our social networking sites to keep up with the latest videos, reviews, autos for sale, and vehicle marketing solutions.
Audi A4 Allroad long-term test. Yes. I see an M3 up there. He keeps trying to pull away from me, but I mean, he's definitely ahead of me. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, just broke 3,000 miles. I'm really not even pushing this car. Car's quick. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I got out of the 2013 A8. That thing's a monster, but you know what? For a little four-cylinder, this thing is not bad. The 2-liter, it's got 211 horsepower, a little bit more horsepower than the regular one. I know I did a previous, when I first got this automobile. Now I'm just following up. I actually got to put them all together. Okay, things wrong with the car. It's disgusting on gas. That's right. Terrible, terrible on gas. It is just unbelievable. All right, let's see. This guy keeps trying to get away from me. Actually, I don't even have it in sport mode, but she gets up and goes. I mean, I'm not going to be able to hang with this thing in a sense if he wants to get rid of me, but I think of myself as a good driver so that I could definitely take him out if I want to, especially in traffic. But anyway, moving right along. The only real downfall to this car is the gas situation. It's disgusting. It really is. It gets about just a little bit over 200 miles on a tank of gas. The A8 gets better gas mileage. I'm not even joking. Okay? I don't know what it is about this car, but it's just terrible. Yeah, you see me driving like, 100 miles an hour, but still in all, I usually take it pretty easy, and I'm still not getting the gas mileage I should on the smallest Audi out there besides the A3. This one unfortunately doesn't have the nav. I had to take it the way it is, but it does have the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Let me tell you something right now. There's nothing better out there. Had the Bose in the A8. Ugh, it just never sounded right. This is real deal. It has the 3-spoke steering wheel with the paddle shifters. Also has the sport seats, which are very nice also. And it has the wood inlays. Let me tell you something. It really does make a difference. It's gorgeous. It's worth the extra cash. The only thing this thing is missing, like I said, is the nav, which I do like nav even though I never use it. And I like the backup camera and all that other stuff. You can tell when the cars have nav because this one has the knob here. And they're usually with the nav, it has it down here. And all the controls. So that's a quick way to find out. I've been reading a lot of these car books, and it was just, actually the car's getting rave reviews. It's doing very well. They sold more Allroads in its first year as it came out than they did the full A4 Avant wagon run. And so that's a great thing. And you know what's funny? You just put a little body cladding on something, you raise it up a little bit, and change up the grille and a couple little tweaks. And there you go. You have an instant success, just like the Volvo Cross Country, another hot seller. So, I mean, Audi really kind of screwed themselves over with getting rid of the other Allroad. It stopped in 05. So they could have continued on, but they just didn't with the new shape in 06. So that was a big mistake for the A6. They got rid of it. And the reason being is because they wanted the Q7 to shine. It shows that people do want to drive station wagons still. And especially in Europe, station wagons rule. Especially with Audis. Some of their fastest production vehicles are all station wagons, RS6 Plus. But anyway, let's try to keep on point here. I could talk about crazy stuff for days. Like I said, stereo's great, but you have the telephone capability. This car topped out around 48,000. So you add the extra $2,000 or so for the nav. You're just about at 50. Let's just say, round it off perfectly. And it's not a bad car for the money. It's a lot of money though, and that's the problem. 50 grand for an A4 station wagon? That's nuts. It is a lot of a car, it's a lot of car, but I'm sorry, I still think that it should be a lot cheaper, in the 30s. This is actually more money than the original Allroad was, and that was an A6 body at least, so I don't know. If I had to pay for this thing or buy it outright, I couldn't. I love driving it though. I have to say that. I think it even rides a little bit easier than the A8. And I like the added height. This way you don't have to worry about driving over anything. It's got the Pirellis all around. The car is very quiet. I mean, the car does move nicely. It's got that 8-speed Tiptronic. I was just reading also in the, I think it was Motor Trend or Road Track, that they were it's like 61,000. I don't know where they got that misprint from, because it's not the case at all. This car is almost fully loaded, and like I said, it's just missing the nav. And this one also has the optional paint, and has the optional paint with the moldings being black to match the black paint. So that's another thing that this automobile has. Anyway, I'm on my 3,000 miles. I just wanted to update this Allroad.
Post your vehicle for free at automotiveadbuilder.com. Simply choose private or dealer services and get started with an account. Our inventory is posted to several classified and social networking sites to get it sold fast.